What's up, beautiful people? I'm just not leaving the gym. Had me a great arm workout. Um, what I want to talk about is perspective on life and not being so hard on yourself. Now, I'm at work, working with this good journeyman of mine. This was a few weeks ago, and he was questioning whether he had connected some wires properly. You know, it's just his character to question things a lot. And I looked at it. I knew he did it right. And I honestly feel like felt that he did it right. But he's a real nervous person. So what I told him was, don't be too hard on yourself. I basically said, you shouldn't question yourself often because you do a great job. He was like, you know what? You're right. I appreciate that, Arthur. And that's how he viewed it. He realized he was being hard on himself and he took it as something positive. Now, the same thing happened recently with another journeyman. And he had the same issue. And I said the same thing just to see how he would respond. And I said, you know, you do great work. You're an intelligent guy. You shouldn't be too hard on yourself. His response was, well, you know, my wife doesn't think that of me. Or you should ask my wife. She would say something different. So his perspective on receiving a compliment was kind of bad. So we got two situations with two different guys that view things a little differently, but similar at the same time. But when the compliment came, the reaction was different. One decided, oh yeah, I should take the compliment and not be so hard on myself. The other one was like, well, you know, if you ask the people around me, there might be a problem. And that's why it's so important to be around positive people, because they help shape your perspective on life. Especially if you're marrying somebody. Don't ever, in my opinion, date someone or marry someone that could perceive you as dumb, call you dumb, or even not support you 100% in any dream you have. And that's the difference between maybe telling you you're doing something wrong or it may not work out and they see something different. But somebody that does not support you or perceives anything that you do as dumb should be nowhere around you. You know, I've dealt with that in the past with relationships. Thankfully, I'm a good one now. But that's very important. Dealing with the people or having the right people around you, in my opinion, is 100% one of the most important things to becoming a successful person. Because the way you speak to yourself internally, mentally, how stable you are, comes from the people around you who shape your perspective on a daily basis. And I don't care how timid you are, or how much courage you have, or even if you're the happiest person or the saddest person, these people view your body that you can't see 24/7 from foot to head, and they treat you based off who you are. So if you're a naturally shy person and that person still treats you a certain way that you don't like, they're taking advantage of what they see through your 5 senses. They could smell it in the air. They could see if you're sad, or they could see when you say, oh, it's okay that you didn't show up, or it's okay that I really needed this ride, you weren't there, or whatever the case may be. They see how you react and they still treat you the same way and put themselves first. You want people that'll put themselves first and still be a good person while they do it, because that shows how much they care about themselves And that's why when you see them, they care enough about themselves to be a good person to everybody around them. They're shaping your world literally every second they're in your presence. And even the seconds they're not in your presence because of social media and the world we live in. I wanted to give you all that. That was very important to my heart to give that to you all. And I hope you all really listen to this video, if not listening to it more than one time, because it will shape your world. And knowledge is power. And when you listen to things over and over, they become more powerful, and you begin to hear things, visualize things that you didn't think you would ever see. The first time you watch a video, the second time is different. It's Arthur Intellectual. Hope you had a good day. I will see you tomorrow. Bless you all. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. I'll bring you more positive content to make you mentally strong to create your world any way that you want it.